Saints, in a dream, you can receive a life-changing blessing, enhancement, spiritual growth. Solomon received, he said, "Lo, I have given thee." So God speaking to him in the dream, "Lo, I have given thee a wise and understanding heart." God told him, because you asked for this, he said, "Now look, okay, behold, I have given it to you." In the dream, Solomon became about 10,000 times wiser than he was from before he went to sleep that night. Amen. He got that in a dream. He saw the Lord, and the Lord gave him an understanding heart, so that there was none like, and God said, "So that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any rise like unto thee." God gave him an understanding heart. That word understanding means a heart that could consider stuff, a heart that could separate mentally or distinguish. Saints, it's so important in these days. God's the one, like I've been saying, God showed me, he's the one that can keep us in a sound, intelligent way of thinking. Only with Jesus can you keep a sound mind. Can you distinguish things right? He gave him a heart that would be able to feel and have intelligence. Understanding means to have intelligence, to perceive and to regard. And wise means skillful, artful, intelligent. And then God said, "And I have also given thee what thou hast not asked, both riches and honor." How many of you know, how many of you knew that in one dream, you could become wiser than anyone around you, and you could receive the promise of becoming the richest person there ever was and the most honorable in a dream. So now someone can understand why we're talking about dreams here. Why God said in the last days, dreams, visions. Look what you can receive in one dream. You can go down to sleep one way, wake up a new person with an encounter with God.
Yes, God. Yes, Lord.
Isn't this amazing?
Yes.
So God said, "You didn't ask for this, but because you didn't ask and you asked to become wise, I'm going to give you both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all your days. And if you'll walk in my ways to keep my statutes and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days." And Solomon awoke. Behold, it was a dream. Monty, you gotta see. He woke now from his dream. Saints, never underestimate an experience with God that's in a dream. We're just looking at this one instance. But I challenge you all to look in the Bible. Search how God gave people dreams. He said, "In the last days, I'll pour out my spirit." In the last days, these are the days. Get ready for dreams. Amen. Not just unto prophets, not just unto kings, but the handmaids and the servants, Amen. The sons, the young women. Now you know why many women are appearing in the national scene and saying, God caught me up to heaven.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
I saw Jesus at his throne and different things. He said on the handmaids, on the sons, the daughters, they're going to have visions, dreams, prophecy. God's catching women up. And then after catching them up, saying, I need you to go write a book now and tell the world about this in a book. Just like he told John.
Jesus.
This is nothing but the move of God. Saints, we need to have our eyes open to this.
Amen.
When Jesus was moving in his flesh on the earth, the religious people missed it. He was right in front of them, and they missed it.
Yes, Lord.
Don't miss the move of God. What God is doing in this day. Be attentive in the spirit. So Solomon awoke, and behold, it was a dream. In the dream, his mind and heart was infused with wisdom that was beyond comprehension. You can receive God's wisdom in a dream or in a vision. Saints, I can guarantee you, I received something in 2008 when I was looking at Jesus face to face. I didn't understand it as much as I do now, as God is revealing what happens when you see him. But I knew something was different. Man, I knew I just couldn't believe it. And then every time I look in the Word, it looked brand new to me. I could see everything differently. See, I received some in just one vision with Jesus. Solomon here, in one dream, became the wisest, most intelligent and rich and honorable king of his day. None rose up after Solomon such as he, in wisdom that he had. Glory to Jesus. Amen. We need a president, amen, with just 1/10 of the wisdom Solomon had, amen, to be elected in this upcoming season.
Yes, Lord.
To help turn some things around, amen. So he awoke, behold, it was a dream, and he came to Jerusalem and stood before the ark of the covenant of the Lord and offered up burnt offerings and offered peace offerings and made a feast to all his servants. He was amazed. He said, man, after this, he went to before the ark of the covenant, had offerings just going up to God. You know how they did the burnt offerings? Called all his servants and made a big feast. He was just so blessed. Then came there, okay, let's look in the NIV version of this one. I hope I have this particular. No, the NLT, New Living. Yeah, it's here. Praise God. Look at this. Verse 16. New Living Translation. Sometime later, 2 prostitutes came to the king to have an argument settled. Please, my lord, one of them began, this woman and I live in the same house. I gave birth to a baby while she was with me in the house. So now this is an actual experience. This is one of the experiences how people begin to realize what happened to the king in this dream. I gave birth to a baby while she was with me in the house. 3 days later, this woman also had a baby. We were alone. There were only 2 of us in the house, but her baby died during the night when she rolled over on it. Then she got up. Okay, so here's 2 women that came to the king because they had a dispute.
Amen.
The king in those days took the place of the judges. Israel was ruled by judges for many years. God wanted to rule them by prophets, but they wanted a king. So now the king also would pass judgment, and here they were bringing a dispute to the king. who was acting as a judge in this instant. She said, and then she got up in the night and took my son from beside me while I was asleep. See, one lady rolled over on the baby died. Then this lady saying, she went and exchanged our babies. Gave me her dead baby on my bed, and she took my living baby. And in the morning, when I tried to nurse my son, he was dead. But when I looked more closely in the morning light, I saw that this wasn't my son at all. Then the other woman interrupted. It certainly was your son. The living child is mine. No, the first woman said, the living child is mine, and the dead one is yours. And so they argued back and forth before the king. Then the king, Solomon, said, let's get the facts straight. Both of you claim this, the living child is yours, and each says that the dead one belongs to the other. All right, bring me a sword. So a sword was brought to the king, and he said, cut the living child in two, give half to the one woman and half to the other.
Amen.
And they bring him the sword, they bring the sword. Then the woman who was the real mother of the living child, and who loved him very much, cried out, oh no, my lord, give her the child, please. Do not kill him.
Amen.
But the other woman said, all right, he will neither be yours nor mine. Divide him between us. See, God gave Solomon wisdom in that moment. See, how are you going to settle that dispute? But the wisdom of God came. God gave it to him to act like they were going to actually cut the baby in two. Here the king pronounces, okay, cut the baby in two. But he wasn't going to cut him, you see.
Amen.
He knew he would know who the real mother was.
Amen.
At looking at the responses. Then the king said, do not kill the child, but give him to the woman who wants him to live. So he knew the woman that said, no, it's all right, just give him to the other woman. See, she was willing to give up her son to the lying woman just so her son could live. That showed the true love of who was the mother. Solomon said, give him to the woman who wants him to live, for she is his mother.
Amen.
When all Israel heard the king's decision, the people were in awe of the king, for they saw the wisdom God gave him for rendering justice. Isn't that amazing? Now, not go back, but we're going to go into King James again, but we're going to go in chapter 4 and verse 29, and we'll close with this. And I believe you all are going to begin to receive some stuff from the Lord like never before after this day. Verse 29, 1 Kings 4, verse 29. And God gave Solomon, okay, now look, saints, this is what he got in the dream. And God gave Solomon wisdom and understanding exceeding much, and largeness of heart. Largeness of heart. Breadth of heart. Broad, thickness, wideness of heart. Some people's hearts, some people's understandings is very small. Some people's understandings is diluted with darkness. And they can't understand anything. And then, of course, you have people that do understand, but now Solomon had a wide, broad spectrum of understanding from the Lord. Even as the sand that is on the seashore. That's how much understanding God gave Solomon. In a dream. Someone say, in a dream.
In a dream.
Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the East Country and all the wisdom of Egypt. Greater wisdom than all the Chinese. So if someone said ancient Chinese proverb says this, Solomon's proverbs are way better than those.